There's nothing else I could do. And then all of the windows of every houses around here just blown in. I broke down because I never expected this. I thought we had water so far that we could have just come in and pull out the carpets and take out some sheetrocks and start again. But I never knew the entire structure had just demolished.
Left in tears, Mildred Johnson came to her home in East Grand Bahama this morning only to find the frame, their precious belongings scattered about.
I cannot believe this. This is where the kitchen was with the cabinets. All of them are gone. That's where the bedrooms and stuff and all the nice furniture we had, everything is gone. Can't even find the dressers or nothing, everything. All the TVs and all the dishes and all the clothes and everything is just totally gone.
He lost everything.
Everything.
Everything. What you see I'm wearing is what was given to me.
With their kitchenware scattered throughout the house and their vehicles busted, Johnson said it's hard to keep it together. But the story lies with her husband, Pastor Barry Johnson, who braved Dorian in his roof. He was trapped in there from Sunday to Tuesday.
But it's an air-conditioned unit, blower unit, and that's what I was on top of.
Wow.
Yes.
At any point while you were in the ceilings, did you think that you probably would not make it?
That crossed my mind. And I said if the water come up too high, I would try and swim out somehow.
The damage here on the eastern end of Grand Bahama is severe. Take a look at this strip of homes here. Major damage to every last one of these homes. And as for this home here, the entire wall is gone. Concrete scattered all about. No sign of windows, and the entire western wall of the home ripped out. Many of the homes in the eastern portion of Grand Bahama were destroyed. Over in Emerald Bay, Reverend Lloyd Roll's two-story home barely made it.
You see where the water was. See, the water's upstairs, but
the watermark is up there.
No, it's upstairs.
It's upstairs.
This is the complete height on the inside, and so you go up the stairs there. When you get to the top, the water's also upstairs.
Wow.
In here, and that's why I busted. You walk upstairs. Let me show you something here. When the water got upstairs, I busted that hole.
The hole right there.
And the two-story attic. See the water there, see?
Yeah, this is the watermark here.
That's watermark, but it was also upstairs. I busted that
just in case you had to go in there.
Just in case I had to climb higher ground.
He says after more than 20 years of enduring storms in his home, Dorian is the last straw, adding he will not rebuild in eastern Grand Bahama.
It's getting worse every single time. And so we always had 12 inches of water inside, 16 inches of water. But this time, with 14 feet of water, it's time to go.
Here well into the afternoon in East End Grand Bahama, the floodwater is still preventing a lot of residents from getting to their families and friends who may be stuck in the back there. And just behind us, jeeps, vans, trucks, all stalled out by the floodwaters. And over here, what's left of UB North. Over on Grand Bahama Highway past Sir Jack Hayward Bridge, which takes you into East Grand Bahama, the road this afternoon was impassable just in front of the University of the Bahamas' northern campus. The stalled out vehicles along the road and in the yard tell the tale of those who tried to get out, but the vehicles just couldn't make it. Just beyond this blockage, home after home with people still waiting to be rescued. Not too far from there, we met this man, Piron Colebrook, who hadn't spoken to his family in Nassau since before the storm. With no communication and only his bicycle, he needed some help. You sure that's the right number?
Yeah.
Okay, let's ring in.
Hey, Peaches.
Hey.
Yeah, man, I ran by the house and ain't nobody come yet to pick me up. I been around here 3 days and ain't need yet.
Hurricane Dorian, during his 2-day stop over Grand Bahama, left lots of damage across the island. For those in eastern Grand Bahama, there's not much but homes left in shambles. Back in the city, the damage was real as well. An airplane sits across the street from the airport. Boats in yards they weren't left in, and Grand Bahama International Airport busted. Not to mention the vehicles destroyed on the outside. Over at the crossing to get to Fishing Hole Road, police blocked it off as the debris was cleared, preventing many who live in the West End from getting home.
I went to my daughter up in Arden Forest, and the first time I ever seen a flood, never in my life I ever seen a thing out of all of my dress and walk out of water.
Cleanup has already started throughout the island with tractors moving tree limbs and other debris. At Folk Call Service Station, lines for gas stretched into the road. Sherlyn Williams watched as some got a bit rowdy.
This is kind of expected. That's the nature when people are, desperate. So things like this happen. But we got to stay calm and just wait your turn. It'll come.
Not far from there, Monica Missick and her family set their furniture and clothing outside to dry. She said her decision to go through the storm at home was quickly changed once the water rose. What's worse, she can't swim.
We had to walk. All of this was water. I was so frightened. I was crying.
Where did you all go?
We went by a family member, and they went by the church, and where they went was flooded.
So you had to walk through the storm
to get there, and I mean, that breeze was strong. I thought my time had come.
Then there's the heartbreaking tale of the tragedy at Grand Bahama Humane Society along Coral Road. We met volunteers and staff cleaning and letting the animals that survived out to play. But underneath this blue tarp lay the bodies of dozens of cats and dogs that didn't make it through the storm.
They're traumatized. Some of them still are. We have clients that had dogs here that came in, and to see the happiness that some made it, we've had some that's cried because their dogs didn't make it, unfortunately.
Now the good news is there's no more water left on the runway. The bad news is this is what is left of the airport. So there's no telling exactly when flights are going to start coming in and start leaving. Reporting from Grand Bahamas International Airport for Our News, I'm Kyle Joaquin.